You may not think ponds serve a purpose, but when it comes to water quality, they do.
Basically, they do collect extra stormwater, and in that whole process of when they do drain out, they do collect sediment, and so they do a little bit of both water quality and water quantity.
New Hope has a number of stormwater ponds and projects to help in this process. One is near City Hall on 45th Avenue.
We created a cell on the west side of that property that will filter out the sediment before it does travel east to another pond or another cell connected to it, and then get into the rest of the storm sewer system that way. So it will collect sediment before it does get further down into the system.
Another project involves stabilizing the banks of Bass Creek, which is increasing the production of oxygen and improving the habitat for underwater organisms. Such efforts are happening all over the city, even here at New Hope Village Golf Course. This rain garden was constructed last fall and will improve the water quality of stormwater runoff before it enters nearby Meadow Lake. And at Meadow Lake School, the district collaborated with the city to expand an existing pond, which also helps handle runoff in the area.
That's a little rain garden that was incorporated with Meadow Lake Elementary's addition to their parking lot. That will take the sediment off the parking lot, filter that out, much like a rain garden, and before it does get into the storm sewer system or filter down into the groundwater.
Not all projects are visible. This underground stormwater retention system is at the Midland Center CVS.
They actually have large tanks underground, so that's what they did at CVS. So as you look at that parking lot, you don't see that there's any stormwater quality going on, but the tanks will hold enough water to virtually carry any amount of water that when it rains, it will slowly release the water into the soil. In the meantime, they'll capture all the solids.
Such water quality improvements have ripple effects that are far-reaching.
Ultimately, all the rainwater in New Hope goes to the Mississippi one way or another. On the north end of New Hope, everything goes through Shingle Creek to get to the Mississippi. Virtually the south half of New Hope, everything goes through Bassett Creek. So with all the stormwater pond improvements and these other projects we undertake, we do filter out all that sediment before it does get into the Mississippi River.
For New Hope residents south of 42nd Street, you can give feedback on water quality in the Bassett Creek watershed through an online survey. Go to bassettcreekwmo.org. There's also an upcoming Watershed Summit that's happening Thursday, June 13th from 7 to 9 p.m. at Plymouth City Hall. Residents are also encouraged to install rain gardens in their own property. New Hope installed a rain garden on Sumter Avenue as part of their 2011 infrastructure project. Call 592-6777 for any more information.